Texas politics now. Governor Greg Abbott signed a slew of bills today. Among them, a new law expanding anti-hazing laws. This is aimed at protecting college students. As KXAN's Gary Cooper explains, it comes as more than 250,000 college students experience some sort of hazing while they're at school.
There's already an anti-hazing law in the books in Texas. It was first passed in 1987 and says, in part, hazing is any intentional, knowing, or reckless act occurring on or off the campus of an educational institution by one person alone or acting with others. The new law signed by Governor Greg Abbott broadens the definition of hazing to, in part, include consumption of a food, liquid, alcoholic beverage, liquor, drug, other substance that subjects the student to an unreasonable risk of harm. A new provision of SB 38 can allow for immunity for those who report hazing to the proper authorities. There's a 3-year statute of limitation, if you will, for reporting hazing. Another facet of the new law mandates schools to post incidents of hazing on the school's website and name all organizations involved. But the punishment for those who are found guilty of hazing is not defined by SB 38. That is still up to the courts. However, schools can implement their own investigation and punishment. For example, the University of Texas Cowboys are currently suspended from UT after one of their own died while coming back from a retreat. While at the retreat, a report from UT stated that some members of the Cowboys were forced to eat cat food and forced to drink alcohol. The report also states that some were forced into what are called Oklahoma drills, where 2 members run at full speed right into each other. The new law goes into effect September 1st, 2019. In Austin, Gary Cooper, KXAN News.
We want to show you some of the punishments for hazing in Texas. If someone dies, it's a state jail felony. The punishment, up to 2 years in state jail. Serious injuries caused by hazing are considered a Class A misdemeanor. That can trigger up to a year in county jail. And lower level hazing violations are a Class B misdemeanor with up to 6 months in a county jail. Failing to report hazing is also a Class B misdemeanor.